today, aren't you? Yes.
How did you sleep?
Oh, didn't really.
Sorry, it's you.
Nope. Neither one of us is sleeping too well these days. I wake up in the middle of the night, you're not there.
I can't find my tie, a blue one.
Oh, most of your ties are blue.
No, they're not. Some of them are red.
Well, have a look in the wardrobe. After you get up, I lie awake for hours listening to you.
Well, I'm sorry. I try not to make a noise.
I know you don't make any noise. That's why I can't sleep. It's unsettling.
Oh, right, so my silence is unsettling.
Yes. Oh, here it is.
Oh, cute. But if I do make a noise, then that'll wake you up.
That's right.
Wakey, matey. Oh, no, thanks. Places to go, things to do, people to caution.
For you, maybe all I've got to do is fix Ruth's broadband and help Dad at the restaurant. Not exactly a red letter day, is it?
Come on, you got to grab life by the throat.
Maybe this afternoon, eh?
Al Large, you are a winner. You can't be wasting your life lying in bed.
Yes, I can.
But it's a beautiful day.
Yeah, close your curtain.
Citalopram, 20 milligrams, 84 tablets, check.
I don't believe that's necessary.
Estradiol, 2 milligrams, 84 tablets.
I've been a pharmacist for 25 years and I've yet to make a mistake.
All present and correct.
I don't know why she bothers.
Isn't it because you...
I'm better now.
There you go, Molly.
Thanks so very much.
No, thank you. Do you feel you handled that professionally?
Yes, I do. Yes.
What if another customer had been present? What's written on the prescription form stays on the prescription form. You might as well have broadcast it to the entire village. Molly Taine's depressed.
That's hardly fair now.
And, by the way, she is going through the menopause too. Good morning, Louisa Ellingham.
Morning.
What can we do for you today?
Can I be of service to you?
Well, I was wondering if you had anything that might help with sleeping.
Is it for you?
Have you ever given lavender oil a try?
Oh,
In fact, quite a lot of people take this now instead of taking pills. It's soothing and it's completely harmless.
I don't think Louisa is interested in alternative medicine.
So what do you do with it?
Well, you can heat it up in an oil burner,
If you don't mind the fire risk
or you can put a couple of drops in your pillow at night.
and ruin your bed linen.
And it's also supposed to help with anxiety.
Oh, and it cures baldness as well.
Yeah, why don't we give it a go?
Oh, can't do any harm.
And then you just press.
It's like magic or something. Not just a pretty face, then.
So, well,
Yeah?
Are you spoken for?
What?
Well, there's no beefy boyfriend lurking ready to beat me up if I took you out for a drink.
No, not really. I mean, no, I don't.
Well, then would you like to go out?
With you?
Afraid so.
More winner.
Hi.
Next patient.
Oh, sorry. Malcolm Rayner.
God.
Well,
Sure. Why not?
I'm sorry, Doc, but it's back.
What is?
My suspected pemphigus vulgaris. It's a life-threatening rash.
Which you don't have. Roll up your sleeve. Pemphigus vulgaris is a chronic blistering condition. You had a slight rash caused by an itchy jumper, which has now cleared up.
What? No. If you look carefully, you can just about make
Get out.
I've got quite a dry throat. I think I might be getting a cough.
You actually have a cough?
Beginnings of one.
Drink hot water with honey and lemon. If it hasn't cleared up in a week, come back and see me.
It's always a week with you. Aren't you going to examine me, even?
Should a cough actually materialise, I'd be only too happy. In the meantime, please, go away. Next patient.
I've switched to ISP, but you're on the same DSL carrier. So you should get better download speeds now.
Well, I understood about 50% of that, so I'm going to take an educated guess and say thank you.
No worries, Ruth. Better than sitting around kicking my heels. That is disgusting.
Oh, they're crime scene photographs. I'm assessing the perpetrator this week at Wormwood Scrubs.
You see? Everybody has a more exciting life than I do. I'm sick of waiting for things to change, Ruth.
Then stop waiting
Yeah, but...
and stop whining. We're the authors of our lives. You write the story, and you have no one to blame but yourself. If you want to change your circumstances, then change them. Only you can do it.
Right.
Right.
Thanks, Ruth. I'm gonna make some changes.
Good. But perhaps not straight away. I need you to drive me to the station tomorrow afternoon.
I mean, I do my best. But I sometimes swear to God, she makes me feel like screaming. Ow!
Sorry.
Didn't say stop.
Here, I'm the one who's been on his feet all evening in the restaurant. I mean, normally it's a hard-working man who gets a massage.
Yeah, but that's what I like about you, Bert. You're different.
Now, don't let Sal get you. She's had a bit of a hard time of it recently.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Let's do something to take your mind off her.
Ooh, what kind of something?
I can think of a couple of things.
Oh, well, I bet you could.
No. What about this weekend, eh? You and I go for a walk, like the old days. Fresh air, gorgeous views.
Sounds nice. Just what the doctor ordered, eh? Come on, back to work.
Right, madam.
Oh, you're good at this, Bert.
What's that smell?
I can't smell anything.
Is it perfume? It smells like a cat.
Oh, you thought it was my perfume, thanks.
Oh.
I put some lavender oil on the pillow. I thought it might help you to sleep.
I see.
Well, maybe you could give it a try.
You do know that lavender oil in high concentration can be cytotoxic?
Well, it's not high in concentration. And I brought your magazine up for you. Thought you could read and fall asleep.
Can also be a stimulant.
I only used a tiny bit. Well, I've got an eye mask too, so the light won't bother me.
I don't really feel like reading.
Oh, just give it a try, will you? Oh, Martin, stop it. Sleep well.
Good night.
Where are you going?
Nowhere. I was just settling.
breathe last night. Felt like someone was sitting on
Oh,
me.
stop talking. I'm trying to listen to your lungs. How can I listen with you talking all the time?
Well?
You have crepitations in both lungs.
Crepitations?
Crackling sounds.
What does that mean?
Can mean any number of things. It says here you do building work.
That's right.
What sort?
Well, you name it, I've done it. Bricky, demolition, loft conversions.
Do you use insulation in loft conversions?
Oh, yeah, of course. Got to keep the heat in and the cold out, right?
And could you ever have used asbestos as insulation in the past?
I'm not sure. Mike was in charge of the project.
I'm going to send you for a chest X-ray.
What? Why?
You heard of asbestosis?
Yes. Is it serious?
It can lead to cancer. You should tell the man you used to work for that he needs to get a checkup too.
Mike Early? I can't. He's dead. Lung cancer.
Take that with you to the hospital tomorrow.
Dear, I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. Don't be silly. You're spot on. Oh, how are you today? Oh, well, I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Very well.
Oh,
Now, I've been thinking, maybe I've been a little unfair on you, Jennifer.
oh no, not in the least.
I understand you're just doing your job. Oh. There you go. I can't fault you for that.
Well, I always try and give it my best wherever I am.
You certainly do. And now you can give it your best somewhere else. Thanks. My case has been reviewed by the pharmacy regulator, and I can now practice again unsupervised.
Morning, Malcolm.
I'm dying.
What, again?
No, I really am this time.
Sorry about that, mate. Pint?
On the house.
You're not dead yet. So what are you doing back then?
Well, she's been given the all clear. So I'm out of a job now.
Well, we won't have to wait until the weekend for our picnic.
I suppose I better phone the agency and see if they got something else for me.
Don't worry about that. Think of this as a holiday, eh? I reckon you deserve a break, don't you?
I mean, the problem is, we all think we got all this time. Loads of the stuff. Oh, we'll do it later. Maybe tomorrow. And then you wake up one day, and you know, might not be a tomorrow. Might not be a later. Just ask old Mike Early, huh? Yeah, that's right. Live while you can, because you never know what's going to happen next.
All right, Malcolm. Had a few complaints. 12's a bit early, isn't it?
Would you like one, Joe? They say they're bad for you, but it don't matter now, does it?
No, because you're drunk and disorderly. And they're cheese and onion. I'm not a fan. Now, come on.
Gotta have an X-ray, Joe. Chest. Could be all over. Some folks say the glass is half empty. Others say it's half full. I just say it's broken.
And I say you're coming down the station to sober up.
Oh, wait, now, what's this? There's only 2 MMR vaccinations. I told you to contact everyone on that list.
I did. The rest of them are a bit scared to come in, though.
Oh, for God's sake, don't they realise it's perfectly safe? If they don't vaccinate their children, they run the risk of catching a ghastly disease.
No, they're not scared of the vaccination. They're scared of you.
How long would it take to get to Bristol?
Who cares?
The only place I can find any sort of decent job.
At least you're not dying.
It's not a competition.
Just as well. I'd have won.
How are you feeling?
Oh, God.
That was quite the liquid lunch, Malcolm. I think you need to hear a few hard truths about the perils of the demon drink.
As long as I'm told in a nice, quiet volume.
You're lucky I don't issue you with a fixed penalty notice.
Doc says I might have got asbestosis.
Well, that's still no excuse for disorderly conduct.
You've been working with asbestos?
Ages ago. I did this place.
Yeah. This is the stuff I put in.
Can't I just keep the door closed?
No, you got to get it removed professionally. It's nasty stuff, this.
It gets worse. We must have done the lofts in at least 10 houses in this village.
You'll be fine. Injection. He's a brave lad, my Harry, but you know, not a big fan of getting jabbed.
God, yeah, I hate it. I remember this one time, right, there was this nurse and she couldn't find a vein, so she just kept stabbing me with a needle over and over and over.
Next patient.
In you go.
Hurry up.
Ooh, that's a big tool you got there, Constable.
It's not mine, actually. I borrowed it. Oh, I see what you did there.
Brave little boys.
No, I don't.
There's an emergency in the village.
Right, I'll get my bag. We're finished.
I've been looking, and there are no jobs around here, so I'm going to have to make one for myself, right?
Good.
Yeah. I was thinking electric shuttle bus for the hill to the village.
Go on.
Well, it's steep, isn't it? And you get all these tourists everywhere, right?
Correct, on both counts.
Ferry them up and down. Give a little description of all the historical places and charge them what I want.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you worked out the costs? Vehicle, insurance, maintenance? Have you got a business plan? Can you cover the costs with the summer trade? Because in the winter, this place is a ghost town.
You're right.
You haven't really thought this through, have you?
No.
Come on. I don't want to be late.
Smile for the camera.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Loser.
What's the emergency?
Oh, it's not really an emergency, Doc.
He stapled his hand to the pole.
I didn't know whether to pull it out. I know when you get a fence post stuck in you, the medical procedure is to leave it in. So what are you going to do?
Put it out.
Okay, that's the plan.
All right, hold still.
I haven't really got much choice, have I, Doc? That's quite deep, Doc.
Sorry.
Well, that's all right. It's quite a good shot as it goes. Got both my shoes and my trousers. That's something.
Come to the surgery.
Louisa, how's the dog?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
Well, I suppose he's used to it, isn't he?
Used to what? Out like a light. He's a great little sleeper. Well, it's all over the village
What is?
that you threw up on Joe Penhale.
Right, yes. Right.
Your blood phobia's not getting any better, is it?
No, not yet.
Will you phone that psychiatrist now? You've really got to talk to someone. Why do you think it's getting worse? Is it the house? Is it too small for us? Do you need more space?
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
Is it me then?
No, of course not.
You don't sound like you're very sure.
I am.
You're not very convincing.
What are you doing here?
Your father's died. I thought it best I tell you myself.
Yes, I see.
Hello?
My father's died.
Oh, Martin, I'm so sorry.
Who are you?
I'm Marston's wife.
Louisa, this is my mother.
Oh, right.
You're married?
Yes, we're married with a son.
Really?
Yes.
But you're still the village GP.
Would you like to come inside?
Yes, thank you, Louise.
It's Louisa. Have you come far?
From Portugal.
How did he die?
Should we have a cup of tea?
I don't drink tea. He had a stroke.
Ischemic or hemorrhagic?
What?
His stroke, was it caused by a clot or a bleed?
I really don't know, Martin.
And when's the funeral?
It was 2 weeks ago.
So when did you find out?
I was there. Your father and I got back together.
Why didn't you tell me?
I'm telling you now. There are some things one just doesn't do over the phone.
So where are you staying?
I was thinking...
We don't have a spare room.
There is James's room.
Which is where James sleeps.
Would he mind?
He's 9 months old.
Well then.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's, only for a few days, I'm sure.
Know about your father?
Yes.
She might have called first. Has she ever done that before? Just turn up out the blue?
No.
So how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
If you want to talk, I mean, I know you probably don't, but if you do, then...
Well, the room's ready.
Yeah, we moved James. Actually, it'd be quite nice to have him sleeping with us again. Oh, dear. Sorry to hear that.
But it was fine.
Well, looks like it's going to be a lovely day. When was the last time you were here?
Oh, it was a little while ago.
It must be so nice seeing Martin again.
Does he listen to you?
Well, yes.
I don't want to assume. All marriages are different.
Yeah, of course.
We haven't been as close as maybe I would have liked. Oh, I don't entirely blame Martin. I was at fault myself.
Well, I suppose, you know, families can be like that.
Well, you understand. I'm glad you can see my side.
I didn't realize there were sides.
No, I don't mean it exactly like that, but I would like to improve things between us.
Yeah.
And I hope we can be friends.
Well, yeah. Would you like to feed James?
No, I'll have my coffee first. I'm not really a morning person, as they say.
Let's go and find our daddy. Martin, why are you doing that now? Come in the kitchen and help.
Well, I've nearly finished.
Do it later. She's your mother.
I'm aware of that.
We found him.
I wanted to talk to you. Please, Mart. Just as well it wasn't a good one.
So what are your plans today?
Haven't thought about it, really.
Martin, maybe you should show your mother around the village.
No, I have patients to attend to.
Perhaps we can talk later? He looks tired.
Oh, he hasn't been sleeping very well recently.
No, he didn't as a child either. Always cried himself to sleep in the end, though.
Really?
May sound cruel. That's what we did in my day. If I had my time again, we'd do things differently.
Morning.
Mike, this is Margaret, Martin's mother. Mike's James's childminder.
How very modern.
Hi. Oh, it's nice to meet you.
Right.
Give him to me. I get to know him better.
Here we go. I'm off to work. Will you two be all right?
Yes.
If there are any problems, just give me a call. Mike, he's not had any breakfast yet. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Oh, don't worry about us. We'll be fine.
Okay. Yes. See you later.
See ya. Oh, he likes to be jigged up and down a bit.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Can't have changed for thousands of years. Bert,
Yes, my love.
my agency phoned. I've got another job.
Oh, that's good news. What do you think?
It's in Woking, and I've got to leave tomorrow.
We can find you somewhere a little closer.
I've got to go to where the work is.
But you could stay here a bit longer, right?
Induction's on Monday.
Get out!
Has the hospital rung about my results?
No!
Well, how much longer will it take?
Out, out, out! Shut up! Shut up! What's going on?
Seems there's a bit of worry in the village.
Doc, can you see me now?
No. Moreno, make them all sit down.
Wait, you heard the man. Please take a seat.
Doc, should I wait here then? Okay, get back. Behind the tape. Behind the tape. Are you listening? I want everyone to breathe through your noses.
Why?
Because your nose hair will block the asbestos.
Out of my way.
Ah, Doc,
Okay, tosser.
just in time. What?
It's not asbestos.
Take off your mask.
It's not asbestos, it's cellulose.
Oh, my God.
It's harmless, not a health hazard.
Really? I always thought that stuff was asbestos.
Is this what you put in all the houses?
Take all these down, you idiot.
Well, if I haven't got asbestosis, what's wrong with me then?
I don't know. I haven't had your x-rays back, have I?
You gotta make me an appointment. My lungs are burning.
I was here first.
You're all fine. It's not asbestos. Get out.
Apart from all those with scheduled appointments, of course. Go.
Afternoon, Sal.
Afternoon, Bert. How can I help?
It's personal.
Oh,
Matter of the heart.
really?
Jenny's leaving tomorrow, and well, the truth of the matter is, I've been feeling things that I haven't felt for a while, a long while. I thought my old heart had turned to stone, but then she showed up, and everything changed. I guess what I'm trying to say, Sal, is there any way that the two of you could work together here so that Jenny didn't have to go?
No.
So, what was it like then, being in the army?
Oh, I'd rather not talk about it.
Why not? Were you Black Ops?
What?
You know, special squad, infiltrating behind enemy lines, answerable only to the Chief of Staff.
No, I just... Oh, I just think talking about work's boring. And
I don't mind it.
that's because you work for the doc. But he's got a bit of a reputation in the village, isn't he? A no-nonsense kind of guy.
He does get some right morons in. But that doesn't mean he has to shout at them all the time. Like, today, right, I come back from my break and I hear the doc and this woman arguing, and he's saying, like, for the last time, you idiot, you can't get crabs from paddling in rock pools.
Well, you can't.
No, that was a joke.
Look, I just mean it must be difficult for him, like, being constantly surrounded by people less smart than he is.
What, like me?
Oh, no, I didn't mean that.
So, I'm smarter than the doc then, am I? Yeah. Exactly. Cheers.
Good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Table for 6. Not bad for a weeknight.
Is that it?
Well, what's got you so miserable?
Living with Joe Penhale. He wants to go for a run tomorrow.
I told you should have stayed. Not much of that going on here. Mind you, not much of anything going on here.
What, is business down?
Jenny, she's leaving us tomorrow.
Morwenna. Malcolm Rayner has an appointment. Where is he?
Late. I rang, but there's no answer.
He's a hypochondriac. He wouldn't miss an appointment. Go to his house and see if he's there.
Now?
Now?
You take Tiny Lane. No. Haven't you got a map there? Well, shouldn't you have one? Fine. Shall I come round and draw you one?
Malcolm? Malcolm! The doc sent me to check on you. We've got your x-rays back from the hospital. Malcolm! Oh, God. Malcolm? Malcolm? Malcolm!
You coming, love?
rang the doc. He's on his way. Malcolm?
Morwenna, where are you?
Back here, Doc. It's hardly breathing.
Take that. Just try and breathe normally.
What's wrong with him?
Hypersensitivity pneumonitis.
What's that?
Mr. Rayner, I'm going to ask you some questions. Answer by just shaking or nodding your head. Do you have air conditioning in your house? Are you ever exposed to hay or damp grain?
Does birdseed count as grain?
Why? Do you ever come into contact with birdseed?
Of course he does. Everybody knows about Malcolm and his pigeon.
Well, I didn't. But you've got pigeon fancier's lung. Your pulmonary lining has become inflamed.
The birdseed got in your lungs, Malcolm.
No, it didn't. You inhaled proteins from bird feces.
You've been inhaling bird poo.
Well, that can't be right. I've had them birds for years.
Could come on at any time. You'll have to get rid of them.
Well, they're my family. Can't I keep just a couple?
What do you mean they're your family? They're pigeons. You have a serious pulmonary disease that could lead to asphyxiation.
No. Sorry.
Make an appointment as soon as possible. Morwenna, get the bag.
Bart?
Bert! What's going on?
I don't want you to leave.
Well, I don't want to either, but I got to work.
What if you didn't? What if I supported you?
What do you mean?
Well, what if you stayed here and lived with me permanently, forever?
What are you saying?
Jennifer Cardew, will you marry me?
Oh, Bert.
It's the first time I've ever heard you lost for words, girl.
Of course I will.
You coming?
Where's Louisa?
Upstairs. Wondered where that had got to.
It's the only thing of Jones worth salvaging. If I can get it going, it might be quite valuable.
Your father had regrets, you know,
No, I didn't.
for the way you were brought up.
I see.
He wanted to tell you how he felt, and then it was too late. I'm sorry, Martin.
He had years to tell me that.
I said I'm sorry for how I was with you. We have a chance now to make up for lost time. Don't we, Martin? I'm going to my room to read. You look awful. Have you lost weight?
No.
What will your patients think when they see their doctor looking so poorly?
Get out.
I think the word you're looking for is hello.
What are you doing here?
Sorry. I have a waiting room full of sick people. Well, some of them are sick, but all of them are waiting. If you want a race or you want a medal, come up here. Now!
Well, a young surgeon and his wife seem to be the perfect couple this week, but there are secrets in suburbia. Jack Davenport stars in brand new drama Breathless, Thursday at 9. Next tonight, Mary Nightingale and Alistair Stewart are here with